Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, where did he go? That strong, steady man. The one who used to wake up every morning already alive, already ready. The one who didn't think twice about performance, about confidence, about his presence in the room. The one who didn't flinch when his wife reached for his hand under the covers. But now, maybe you avoid the mirror. Maybe you make excuses. Or maybe you've just stopped talking about it altogether. And I get it, because I've spoken to hundreds of men in their 60s, 70s, even their 80s. Men who've silently carried the weight of shame. Men who've told themselves, this is just aging, right? Men who love their partner but feel like they're slowly fading in the bedroom. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be that way? What if I told you your body still remembers how to be that man? That you don't need a prescription, an injection, or a bottle full of promises. You just need the right signal. And today, that signal is in your kitchen. It's sitting right there, quietly waiting to be picked up. Because I've seen it. Men who had almost given up, waking up with a kind of firmness they hadn't felt in decades. And no, this isn't hype. It isn't hearsay. It's real. And it starts with one drink. One warm, powerful, natural recipe that takes less than a minute to prepare and only a few seconds to start working. In this video, I'm going to walk you through it step by step. The exact ingredients, the science behind them, and why this blend is helping so many older men feel alive again. And most importantly I'll reveal the one tiny ingredient that almost everyone overlooks. The one that holds the key to unlocking everything. So stay with me. Don't click away. This might just be the most important 10 minutes you've given to yourself in a long time. And if you're ready, if your body's been whispering for a comeback, comment, I'm ready down below. Let me know you're with me. And don't forget to subscribe to Next Chapter Wisdom. Because your next chapter doesn't have to be quiet. It can be powerful. It can be full of life. And it starts right now. Now listen closely. Because this isn't complicated. It's not a 10-step supplement stack or some expensive protocol. It's a simple drink, a warm, nourishing blend that works with your body, not against it. It doesn't hijack your system like pills do. It doesn't push you past your limits only to crash later. Instead, it reminds your body. It taps gently on the door of your strength and says, hey, you're still in there. Let's get to work. And the beauty of it? It takes less than a minute to make. No fancy machines, no hard-to-pronounce powders, just a few things you probably already have in your kitchen. Here's what you'll need. 1 egg yolk, just the yolk, 1 clove of fresh garlic, a small piece of ginger, a pinch of cinnamon, a bit of turmeric, a dash of black pepper, 1 cup of warm milk, dairy or plant-based, your choice, half a lemon, and 1 teaspoon of raw honey. That's it. 9 humble ingredients, each one with a job to do. Each one chosen for how it supports your body, your hormones, and your blood flow, especially after 60. Now don't worry, we're going to break down each ingredient in detail in just a minute. I'll explain exactly how they work, what they do inside you, and why this combination is so powerful. But for now, I just want you to understand the foundation. This isn't magic, it's biology. Your biology, finally supported in the right way. And when should you take it? Here's what I recommend. Drink it first thing in the morning, on an empty stomach if you can, or 30 minutes before intimacy. Some men feel a difference almost immediately. A warm pulse, a subtle pressure, a stirring they haven't felt in years. Others notice the shift gradually, over a few days of steady use, and that's okay. Because this isn't about chasing a quick fix. It's about restoring what's already inside you, patiently, naturally, and powerfully. You're not starting from scratch. You're simply giving your body the tools it's been asking for and the quiet permission to come back to life. So take a deep breath. You're about to see what each of these ingredients can do for you, individually and together. You'll understand why this recipe has worked for so many men who thought their best years were behind them. Ready? Let's break it down one by one. All right, let's walk through this one step at a time. Not just what to use, but why your body responds to it, especially at your age. This is where the magic begins. You're going to start with 1 egg yolk, just the yolk, not the white. Now, I know some folks still worry about cholesterol, but here's the truth no one tells you anymore. Your body needs healthy cholesterol to make testosterone. That hormone you've been missing, that edge you felt slipping, it starts right here. Inside that tiny golden yolk is a rich blend of choline, omega fats, and fat-soluble vitamins A, D, and K2. Choline feeds your nervous system. Vitamin D supports your mood and hormone balance. And K2 helps direct calcium where it belongs, in your bones and blood vessels, not in your soft tissues. But here's the part that matters most. Your testes, yes, even at 65, 70, or older, can still produce testosterone. They just need the raw materials. Egg yolk delivers those in the exact ratio your body recognizes. Not a pill, not a powder, just nature in its perfect form. This one ingredient alone can help you sleep deeper, wake up more rested, and yes, restore the kind of firmness that doesn't come from a bottle. Separate it carefully. Place it in a clean bowl. That's your ignition key. Next up, 1 fresh clove of garlic. Now don't skip this part. This is where the blood starts to move again. Literally. Garlic, when crushed or grated, releases a compound called allicin. And allicin behaves almost like nitric oxide therapy. Naturally, it relaxes your blood vessels, improves pressure, and allows blood to flow more freely. And let's be honest, that's what most older men are missing. The desire may still be there, but the pressure is gone. The circulation isn't strong enough to support what your mind remembers. Garlic helps clear the pipes. It improves endothelial function. That's the soft inner lining of your arteries where nitric oxide is made. It even supports healthy cholesterol and blood pressure. So while it's helping your manhood, it's also protecting your heart. Grate it finely. Add it to the egg yolk. Let it blend. Let it open you up. Now take a 1-inch piece of fresh ginger, peel it, grate it, add it to the bowl. This right here, this is your reconnection. See, sometimes the issue isn't blood flow. It's feeling. The nerves down there, the ones that used to light up with just a thought, they've gone quiet. And that silence, that's where discouragement sets in. Ginger changes that. It contains gingerol and chagal, compounds that stimulate nerve endings and restore sensitivity. It warms the body from the inside out, improves microcirculation, and helps your system respond, not just physically, but emotionally. Because intimacy isn't just about performance. It's about connection, and ginger helps bring that spark back both ways. Add it to the mix, let it mingle. Next, take half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon or a small stick, crushed. This is more than flavor. This is control. Cinnamon stabilizes blood sugar and improves vascular tone. Why does that matter? Because sudden drops in blood sugar and poor circulation are some of the biggest silent saboteurs of male performance. They make it harder to stay firm, harder to sustain, harder to feel in control. Cinnamon keeps you steady. It keeps the pressure locked in, and it gently brings warmth and flow to your lower body, something many older men don't even realize they've lost. Stir it in gently, let it balance the heat. Now add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and right after that, a pinch of black pepper. This duo is critical. Turmeric is a powerful anti-inflammatory. It protects your arteries, reduces pain, and promotes healthy blood vessel lining. But turmeric alone is poorly absorbed. That's where black pepper comes in. It contains piperine, a compound that increases the absorption of turmeric by up to 2,000%. Yes, 2,000. But that's not all. Piperine also stimulates enzymes in your testes that are responsible for testosterone production. So while it's helping turmeric do its job, it's also gently nudging your hormones in the right direction. Add both to the mixture. Let the warmth start building. Finally, squeeze in the juice from half a fresh lemon. Lemon supports liver function, and your liver plays a key role in hormone regulation. Think of it like clearing the filters before you start the engine. And then add 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Not just for sweetness, but for natural energy, stamina, and reproductive support. Honey has been used for centuries to boost vitality. It nourishes your system and rounds out the drink with a smooth, comforting finish. Now bring it all together. Warm up 1 cup of milk, dairy or unsweetened plant-based, not boiling, just gently warm. Pour it into your bowl slowly, stirring as you go. You'll feel the aroma rise. The spices will bloom. The garlic and ginger will release their oils. And the yolk will emulsify everything, creating a smooth golden blend. Strain it through a fine mesh sieve into a clean cup. What you have now is not just a drink, it's a signal. It's fuel. It's the quiet knock on the door of your manhood saying, "Wake up, it's time." Now, here's where it all comes together. Because yes, each ingredient you've added has its own role. The egg yolk, the garlic, the ginger, they all work powerfully on their own. But when you blend them in the right way, in the right balance, something remarkable happens. You don't just get isolated benefits, you get synergy. And that's what your body responds to. This drink doesn't act like a spotlight shining on just one issue. No, it behaves more like a sunrise. It touches everything, slowly, gently, until the whole system starts to awaken again. The egg yolk feeds your hormones. The garlic opens your vessels. The ginger stirs the nerves that have gone quiet. Cinnamon keeps everything steady. Turmeric and pepper unlock healing and circulation. Lemon and honey bring energy and flow to the finish. It's not just ingredients in a cup. It's the right signal sent in the right order at the right time. And when you drink it warm, when the mixture slides down gently, it speaks to your system in a language your body hasn't heard in years. Because you don't just need fuel, you need ignition, you need circulation, you need control. Think of your body like an old but powerful engine. The parts are still there. The machine still knows what to do. It just hasn't been turned on properly in a while. This drink, it's the key, the spark, the moment the engine hums back to life. And once it starts, you'll feel it. In your sleep, in your focus, and in those quiet early hours when you wake, feeling like him again. This is how it begins. Now, before you rush to take your first sip, let's set something straight. This isn't a magic pill. It's not a quick jolt that gives you a rush today and leaves you emptier tomorrow. No, this is not about shortcuts. This is about restoration, about giving your body what it's been quietly asking for years. So don't expect fireworks in 30 seconds. Expect alignment. Expect response. Expect healing. The kind that grows day by day, breath by breath. Because here's the truth. Your body remembers how to be strong. It remembers how to respond, how to hold, how to rise. But after decades of stress, processed foods, and silence, sometimes it needs to be reminded, gently and repeatedly. That's where this drink shines. Not because it forces change, but because it invites it. So here's what I want you to do. Start today. Drink it once every morning on an empty stomach if you can. Do it for yourself, not just for performance, but for your confidence, for your presence, for your peace of mind. Give it 7 to 10 days. And in that time, don't just track what happens down there. Pay attention to your sleep, your mood, your clarity, the way you carry yourself. These are the early signs that your system is waking back up. And yes, some men feel the shift within minutes. Others take a few steady days. But those who stick with it, those who honor the process, they're the ones who come back and say, "Doc, I didn't realize how much I'd lost until I started feeling again." So be patient, be consistent, and most of all, believe that your body is still listening. Because it is. And now it finally has something worth listening to. Let's take a breath and bring it all together. Here's what's inside the drink. Nothing fancy, nothing foreign. Just real, time-tested ingredients that speak directly to a man's body. Egg yolk to fuel your hormones and reawaken testosterone at its root. Garlic to open your arteries and get the blood flowing freely again. Ginger to wake up the nerves, restore sensation, and deepen connection. Cinnamon to steady your pressure and help you hold firmness longer. Turmeric and black pepper to fight inflammation and unlock total absorption. Lemon to cleanse and clear the pathways your hormones travel through. Raw honey to nourish you, support stamina, and sweeten the whole ritual. And finally, warm milk, the gentle base that brings everything together and delivers it straight to your system. Each one does its part, but together they form something greater. They support blood flow, balance your hormones, enhance nerve sensitivity, and restore stability from the inside out. This drink isn't just a recipe, it's a signal, a system, a return to something your body always knew, but maybe just forgot. Let me leave you with this. You are not too old. You are not too late. And let me say it plainly, you are not broken. I know the world doesn't always speak to you that way. Maybe you've heard the whispers. That's just what happens with age. Slow down, take it easy, don't expect too much. But let me tell you what I've seen. Men in their 60s, 70s, even pushing 80, who thought their fire had burned out for good, suddenly waking up feeling present, alive, powerful again. And no, it didn't happen because of a miracle. It happened because of a choice to stop accepting weakness as their fate, a choice to start listening to their body again, a choice to feed it what it needs and let nature do the rest. And today, that choice is yours. So here's what I want you to do. If something in you stirred while listening, if even a small part of you felt a flicker of, maybe I'm not done yet, then honor that. Try the drink. Make it part of your morning. Give your body time. Let it speak back. And when you're ready to reclaim your confidence, to step into a version of yourself that feels grounded, strong, and awake again. Just drop a comment below and say, I'm in. Let me know you're walking this path with us. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe to Next Chapter Wisdom, because this channel isn't just about health tips. It's about giving men like you the tools to thrive in your second act. Because growing older, it should mean growing stronger, not weaker, not quieter, not forgotten. This is your next chapter, and it's just beginning.